Could be wrong and just assuming that your relationship is like you guys are together, right?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
But some people have open relationships. Some people have monogamous relationships.
We ain't got that going. But I made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I had never been in no real relationship to where like I'm talking to her all night. I'm checking in and like, baby, I'm doing this. You good? I'm finna be doing this, or you ain't got to be thinking this, or it's like so new to me.
That's why I was asking, because that's a big transition for somebody.
It's a big transition. So, yeah. But then it's different. Like when a mother, like when you have the person like call them and try to tell them everything. Like he did this and he was doing it. Did you know Did you know this and that? So that made it even worse on her. Like.
What's up, y'all, and welcome to the channel. You already know what it is, and if I said it once, I said it twice. Astrology is all about timing, so let's get right to it with these Virgos. This may also resonate with other Virgo placements. Today is October 19, 2024, and it has definitely been reported that Moneybagg Yo has been cheating on Ari again. Are y'all surprised? And Young Jock, it has been reported that Young Jock, who is definitely a Virgo as well, has been cheating on Kendra. But yeah, let's get right into it. Yes, the YouTube streets are definitely talking. And after Tasha K interviewed Moneybagg Yo's side chick, this needed to be addressed.
Remember when we did the interview the other day with Monae, the one who came out here and said that Big Boogie with the big dick burned her, but he's with Carmen Pritchett on YouTube? Well, she claims, because I tried to ask her who the rapper was, because she said she messes with a rapper. She said it was Moneybagg Yo. But if you go back, her name is Monae Mulan. That's not her real name. She says she's a nurse. And the interview is Big Boogie, Carmen, and the Messy Love Triangle.
And after Young Jocks is seen on Love and Hip Hop apologizing to anybody other than his wife, it's just psychotic.
Hey, what's going on? Like, what the was the shade room post? You gonna have to ask the shade room. I mean, should have reached out. I'm not a bitch off the street. You've gotten money with my family. Yeah, but I was getting money with him before you came along. It doesn't before matter. You married him. It's okay. Okay, it's cool, bitch. I'ma eat. I'm eating. You old ass hoe.
Whoa, Kendra, you don't want to do that.
Can, so
you could have talked.
I don't want him to talk.
Okay. If any ladies. If anybody ever tell you that if they wanted your man, they could have him, they had him.
I'm sorry about it. That's good, though. That's at the end of the day, she has every right to be upset.
And I don't.
I appreciate you. I have security walk you out, take you, make sure you get to your car.
I don't need security. You need it.
Now, did he just apologize to Mo? Yeah, I think he did. Okay. Anyway, now, generally speaking, Virgos are the most sexiest sign in the zodiac. Big flirts, especially many Virgo men, they actually would rather be single, because they like the attention. And being very over analytical and picky and very detail oriented, these men can be extremely very difficult to live with. Now, on the flip side of all that, they are very choosy lovers. Virgos really don't just sleep with anybody, and a lot of the times they'll sleep with the same person for a long time. Saturn and Pisces energy is still in full effect until about May of next year. So, Virgos, y'all relationships. Yeah, what's gonna happen is if y'all don't take control of your relationships immediately and start taking them more seriously, what's gonna happen is you're not gonna have any. You're not gonna have them. Your relationships are gonna be gone. With this energy, you're gonna be required to make compromises. And even if you are single, and this may be a time where you decide to actually look for a serious relationship, if you in a relationship that's not that serious, you might be wondering, is this really for you? You're really You really need to become serious about what it is you want in your relationships, what it is you want out of your relationships, and what it is that you're bringing to the relationship. The longer you're in relationships that you don't want to be in, the longer you're, treating people, subpar, or, like what they feel like don't matter, or you're the only one that matter, or you're going to be required to look for quality instead of quantity. You're even being serious about your relationships. You might be with somebody who everybody think you need to be with, and you feel like, no, I know what I want. And that's what you're being asked to do during this time. And this goes for all your relationships, regular relationships, friendships, any ships, business partnerships. By the time this transit is over, by April or May of next year, you should learn to see people as themselves. You should learn to see people as an individual with different personalities. You know what I mean? This will help you improve your relationships with other people. That whole Virgo, I gotta fix this person, I gotta fix that. A lot of people don't even feel like nothing is wrong with them, Virgo. So it can be very, very offensive when you do that. Those Virgos that are going with the energy, you should see there's a difference, in the way that they're handling their relationships. Even as far as Keke Palmer, she's a Virgo. What did her baby daddy say about Usher and the dress she had on? And she's a mom and she shouldn't be dressed like that, and this and the other. It looks like she's listening to him. She's compromising. She's taking what he's saying into consideration. Virgos are not fixed, so they can change their minds. As far as Keke Palmer baby daddy go, he's a fixed sign, so he's gonna stand on it. So as we see, she's covered up from head to toe, which is a good thing. Sometimes you have to compromise. You don't want to just keep standing on business all day. You'll end up, standing on business on the top of a mountain on a whole big pile of bullshit by yourself. I think that's good for Keke Palmer, to respect her man. She said they single, but Now, we're not going to get on Jada Pinkett Smith, because if needing to take a person's relationship seriously was a person, it would definitely be Jada. Big Virgo energy. And another thing with Virgos, relationships include the relationship with yourself. As far as Jennifer goes and her husband, yes, they are married. Her and her husband, Christian Gold, which is not even his real name, but anyway, yes, they've been married. So for everybody to keep saying you got all these red flags, before you got married and this and the other, no. I actually live in Atlanta, and I actually know somebody who actually knows Christian for real, and they've been married. So anyway, Jennifer, as she's told us on several occasions, that her first language is money, and she can't be with nobody broke and all this other stuff. She ain't not even once said anything about Christian's character. Listen, I'm not about to get on Jennifer, but y'all get the point, Virgos. Yes, as far as the Virgos who are not in a relationship, I just really want to be clear when it comes to, if you're not in a relationship, this energy is going to force you to look for a serious relationship. And last but not least, if you are one of the Virgos that are currently in a relationship and you don't know if you should stay or go, the first thing you need to do is focus on quality versus quantity, and that includes money. Do you care about this person? Does this person give a shit about you?
Seriously. And that's good for me because I'm a Sagittarius. moon, honey. Yes, I am very into astrology.